fela metsotso morago ura ya lesome ko ka tsong radio tseo le teng fela ya ka ke go tshepisitse re na le baeng ke bo ausi sisters ya ka ba buile ke le les me ya gona le dilo tse dintsinyana tse ba fetile mo go tsone fela jaaka o itse gore mo lefatsheng ga wa tshwana go inela o tshwanetse o leke go tsenya letsogo la gago le mo ke reng go boima thata me ba simolotse ko fashion designing fetela ko farming ba tla bua sentle bone ba ka ikitsise gore ke bomang ga ke tlhoke gore ke ba tsele mafoko bone ba tla ikitsise gore ke bomang ba tswa kae se re tleng go se dira gopola gore ke go keteka kgwedi ya bomme mo Afrika Borwa me re netefatsa gore re dira seo re le aganang gore o ikutlwele wena go ka tswa le teng re lamogetse le les la ntlakanye.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Simollang ge re utlwe gore lona le bomang le tswa kae go diragala mo le leng teng.
Okay. Kinali, originally from Kagiso, west of Johannesburg. We've been here in Potchefstroom for the past 6 years, but let's say mainly for business. So we have been in the business here in Potchefstroom for the past 6 years now, and we have been doing well, although nothing comes easy. It's all about focus, hard working, dedication, consistency, and deliver. You need to make sure that you deliver things that your customers want. And the more you will start to get referrals with years though. You don't grow in a year. It takes years. It needs serious patience, you know. So yeah, get the way thing. We came here, anything about Potchefstroom. You know, it's so funny. We actually we had a shop in Carltonville, and one day we knocked off early, and we saw a sign written Potchefstroom, and they said it's 50 k's from Carltonville. And like we thought, like, okay, let's go and see Potchefstroom. Everyone is talking about Potchefstroom. Let's go and see. So because when you are an entrepreneur, okay, we came here, we saw the place, and it was so clean. I'm like, wow, I've never seen a clean place like this. And I saw a lot of diversity. And you know, after that, because we have an eye of business and we are entrepreneurs, we started to come here every weekend. Every Saturday, we'll sit in a car, we'll learn and study and check what is the open market for this place. And we recognize the open market. And, you know, as they always say, the rest is history. We recognize, yes, we recognize the market, and from the beginning, when we started to identify the market up to this day, we do not shift. We focus on the market, and then most of the entrepreneurs, in fact, they get only is doing well. No, stick to your lane. Know what you want, but be realistic. That thing must work for you. If it doesn't work for you, do not waste your time. We like to waste time and in now input you know, and I always say, we always remind ourselves why we're here in Potchefstroom. You know, we never lose focus on that.
Before le established your business, you're designing, get the challenge before you establish that business.
You know, funny how, you know, the business thing, I think where we were when we started, and hosna mutu wa me ne hosna mutu wa mo South Africa ne re fiwa di 6 months, so I 6 months they'll be batlebe batsamaya. Believe you me, we bile more for so many years consistently.
2016
yes. And then another mistake as entrepreneurs challenge. Yet it's a mistake that you recognized at the later stage, which I do not want the upcoming ones to experience what we have experienced. Let's teach them, because we never had opportunity for someone to say, hey, don't go that way. You end up being in a very big space where you're paying. I mean, we're paying like 35,000 rand. You multiply it for so many years. We started at 27,000 up until it was 35,000. I mean, 1 point something M. It's really. You know, and then imagine you there for 5 years. There's a time where when you start to look back now, you start to see that, no man, I'm running too much. Where I do not, I'm actually losing. This place more than me. Yes, you get excited, everyone comes to you, but at the end of the day, how to calculate that now you're going back to the books, you do the accountants, you guys have wasted so much of money unnecessarily. So I do not want to encourage anyone to go to that route. We have learned it, and but when you are an entrepreneur, you soldier, you just go. Nothing must stop you. Nothing must stop you. You must go. Keep your head up. You know.
Don't look back.
Don't look
Run
back.
with that opportunity.
Yes.
From that king designing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Farming.
Okay.
All right. Okay. How we started is, as she has explained, we've always had passion for animals, to be honest. But what made us realize, oh, we need to go back to that what we've wanted before. We've always wanted to have a farm, but we just didn't know when is the right time. But we knew that one day we will do it. So COVID hit, everybody was on a pandemic, everybody was locked up, everything changed. Literally, COVID changed the whole scenario of business and how we need to look at it and how we need to change our strategy and everything. So as we have, okay, how can I put it? Sorry. Okay, as we were sitting at home, we started to do research with farming, and more research came. And then with that, it made us realize that why don't we do something that will be more sustainable, something that we know that it won't be hit by a pandemic, something we know that once we're in it, we won't be having much of, the pressure that we used to have with clothing industry. So farming came through, and we did our research, we did chicken farming research, and that's where it started. We were sitting at home every day when people are stressing. We were all stressing, in fact. We decided to do research up until we got everything right. And then after that, we met with the right people. We made connections, went to Department of Agriculture, got some mentors, people who were able to assist us and advise us, because to be honest, being in farming, you can't be alone. You need to have people that will, it's very straining. So it's something that we've realized that no, we need people around us. We started to go around and meet new people, in fact, people that have been in the industry, to give us more advice, people who are ready, who've been years in the industry, who will be able to lead us to the right direction instead of us making mistakes. Because the fashion industry made us realize that you need people around. You need more what do you call this? Knowledge of whatever that you're going in. Like we've made mistakes of paying so much rent. So instead of that, we want to go in the farming industry with a fresh mind.
So clothing industry in safaranyana gore le feletse le bone gore ke opportunity gore yana le jumpele to,
especially the pandemic. It made us realize, guys, you're not in the field elore is stable. Once anything that can happen, it can affect you big time. So we realized that after the pandemic, that's when we realized that we are actually screwed. There's no events, no weddings, no parties, nothing. So we had to, it put us in a position where we thought that we are actually good. Instead, we were not. We were not in a good state, yeah.
Background ya lona, farming, why le passion ya lona?
You know what?
Background,
It's so crazy because, like, okay, for instance, when it comes to fashion, our dad is a fashion designer. and we have learned so much from him. In fact, we've started something totally different, and yeah, when it comes to, I'm gonna go, can I go quickly to fashion, then I'll answer the question of farming. And then obviously he's still doing it full time, and we've learned so much. He's actually our mentor when it comes to fashion. And in fact, like I said, sometimes they see something there, and when we want more because you're excited, you are new in the field, I mean, everything is there, you have money, so we didn't take much of careful of hiring places and so forth. That's what I'm saying. I'm still going to emphasize it. Do not run to that quickly. Just, come slow. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to say to people, be consistent. This field needs consistency. It needs consistency every day. People, when they see you, they must remember clothes. When they want to go elsewhere, they must remember us. That's our name, And then, again, as I'm saying, pandemic, it actually opened us. It has opened our eyes, our brain. We never thought, people used to advise us, you guys, you need to be big on social media. And we didn't take it serious up until COVID. It actually unlocked us. There was a time after COVID, we ran straight to online. Believe you me, we do not have a building where we're working in, but let me tell you, we're working more than when we're at the shop. Mm-hmm. We are working more than when we were at the shop. Number two, when you do the right thing, you will see people still come to you even if you are not in your own building. They are coming because of reference. That's what I'm saying. It takes years to build a brand, and it can take a minute to break it. Number one, what we did is I can tell you today we have a very big farewell. We were busy. We've been sleeping for the past 2 weeks around after 3 a.m. every day. We're working. So we make sure that those people, they didn't necessarily come because they saw us. Not everyone came because they saw us on social media. They come through referrals. I mean, I always ask questions. That's the first question when we get a call from a customer. Where did you see us? We want to know. And I was surprised. This other lady yesterday, she said, no, actually you guys designed a dress for this lady's child 5 years back. And I'm like, wow, that means someone has done something right somewhere, And we're not saying we are perfect. We make mistake. But at the end of the day, take people serious. Whether you pay 500 to us, you pay 10,000 for a couture dress, we are still treating customers the same. And our communication is on another level. Yes. Right. And then farming, wow, no, farming, we are talking a different story.
Field, yeah.
No, imagine, we only grew up with puppies at home. We didn't know anything about farming. But because of when you are eager for something, when you want to achieve something, you take effort of everything that you do. So farming, farming, it doesn't work with delegates. You don't say, actually our business, we don't work with delegates. Everything that we do it with hands-on. So farming, you put your boots, you put your overall, you go in there and you work. I didn't know how to hold a chicken. Believe you me, we know how to raise a chicken from, we know the broilers 6 weeks. They are ready. We know the eggs one. Oh, too much. I have pictures that we take. We took pictures really sooner. That's how much you need to love what you do. You need to love what you do. And also because we have been in the business, we always focus on the business side of what we're putting ourselves into. What are we going to do? So we are very strong when it comes to that background. We already, started to open a lot of we started to go and inquire from local supermarkets, like for instance, like Spar, we go Chopisi, we are okay, if I sell you this, how much, but by then we're not just doing it like that. Like, we've made research, we are on social media, we are in the groups of farmers, different types of farmers. We've learned, that's how we learn. And after that, you do your research. You must get a mentor. You must sit. I must say, let me just thank Lebogang Mnisi. Thank you so much. You really have helped us a lot. She has been our big customer for so many years, and she has really played a big role in us. In terms of growth in farming, in terms of knowledge. She will tell us, go and do research in this, go to this page, go to Google this. She has really played a very big role to us, and we must say thank you so much. Le bontate ba ko Eliaza, we thank them. Le bomme ba teng ra ba leboga.
Tshwantse le na le tsela e telele bo.
Too much. And then people, when they saw us the first time, they said, this one's they're taking just.
The challenge, ya fa le starta ya no le na introduce to farming. Ke tsefeng.
Equipment, like remember, especially poultry farming. Okay, sorry, equipment. For Harikala, who need so many things, who need in order for you to body fan, heat at the temperature. We started getting chicken. And in fact, chicken farming, it's actually more, people think, farming chicken, chicken is more tricky. Chicken is actually more like you carrying a child. Believe you me, every now and then you saw like a stress. When it's this, so so chickens, they're tricky. Like, they are babies, they love attention. You need to love them. Chicken, that's what I'm saying. Farming is when I you speak to them. When you start to out like a color, sound and I can feel we get excited to see them. We must know who the feed you are drawing. And like you first time we're waking up in the evening, we know so we need to go fighting. So we do this, so we do that. So most of the time, I must say, we balance. Balancing is important. As I said, but when you put your mind on something, you need to do it right. So onanako ya di party libo chomi, they are very limited to us.
Family
we focusing on what we are building. This is a legacy for our great kids.
Ke kgwedi ya bomme lona from the experience lona through from the clothing industry to farming. Ke journey ya lona fela gore le rotloetsa bomme.
What's about make the best of what you have. We have started out of nothing, and we don't make excuse of saying, but I don't have this, I don't have that. If you want something, with the little that you have, if it means that you own a little small the dishes, you take what you buy for the. You don't need to have everything. You'll never have everything for you to be able to start. You can have those. After that, they fail decimal because of, when you start something and you start to grow and the pain of doing this thing, even if one day you can find 20 million, you will respect it because you already started out of nothing, you understand. So I always tell people, Bomme, there's a backyard there, you get a spinach, if chicken, there's no excuse. You just take that. After that, we work with what you have. You buy the chicken. When you have a newborn baby, Business ya hlokomelwa. You cannot rely on employees, you cannot rely on government, you cannot rely on sponsors. With what you have, the little that you have, work on it and you will get it. Vuka uzenzele. Unfortunately, no one will do it for you. You need to do it. You need to do it yourself. You know, that's all I can say. Hardworking, consistency. People likes to start something, the next thing is advertiser you want after 3 months. No, that's where we go wrong as rona batho le batho ba rona. You know, we always say, hey, bale ba privileged. They're privileged because they're taking care of what their grandfathers left them. Rona au fetsa fuwa ntho ba e rekisa or wetsa eng you start o ya di plek and so on to study some before ba le tšhelete. So you save money, respect money, make sure that your money goes go di plek and right, investment. Invest. So rona we know when you make 5 cents from confession you right tsaya isa mole ra tsaya 25 cents from go chicken ra go farming ra di tsaya ra di kopanya, we do something small.
Now mo go yone tla ke botse lese fa gore is there any young women that are coming and approaching you gore le ka re guide yang le ka re thusa yang, I want to start this now ba hatla mo go lona?
A lot of people have came to us over the years. We've inspired people to even start the business of clothing industry. We met with this other lady a few days ago. She's now an entrepreneur. She now has a shop, in fact. She was inspired by us. So we didn't know that we play such a big role towards women around us, because some people are very shy to come to us, and some people feel that if they ask, maybe they will make us feel some sort of way. Kanti asking and finding out to people, we accept that, and there's nothing wrong to ask, because when you ask, you will not make mistakes, and when you ask, you will learn a lot. So yeah.
Maybe di khoro tsa lona for opportunity now let's start grooming ba batlang go tlase.
Yes, in fact,
but yaanong fa motho batla gore le mo assiste le krege
they can call us. I can give out our numbers. It's 081 494 1109. 081 494 1109.
Ke nagana gore yone ewa ke ya fa motho a batla go bona thuso e seng a batla employment. That will be negotiated.
Can I also give another number at 073 058 6119. 073 058 6119. They can call. It's both our numbers, and it's open 24/7. Actually, we would really like to start engaging again, because we used to engage a lot with youth. We used to work a lot. We used to get them bursaries. We used to knock so many doors. We have a lot of graduates under our wings. You know, it's just that COVID, and so, like I said, it has stopped a lot of things, but going on to pick up the pieces, so you cannot just, but all I can say is our doors are more than welcome to speak to anyone who need advice, who need advice, who needs to be mentored, who needs to be, because in fact there's a very big thing that is coming, but we cannot announce it now. I would really wish us to have another opportunity that time to come again and talk with the listeners and share the greatest news ever, in fact.
For Women's Month.
Okay, women, I advise all the women out there to stay focused. The sky's the limit. Whatever that you want, you can get it as long as you put your mind and work towards it. You will definitely get what you want. So
happy Women's Day.
Yes.
Thank you so much. God first, Bahulo. There's nothing that we can do without drawing strength from God. Draw strength, work hard, be consistent,
and be humble.
And be humble. You know, let me tell you, to be humble, o ka se lose anything. Ya ko tlase ka nako e nyane, ntse ile nyane. Just be humble, be grounded. Amogela motho o mong le mong, you are not better than anyone else, you know, and take people serious. Workang, a re berekeng bomme, let's work. If you need any advice, you need us to mentor you, we're doing it for free. As long as we set time and we know we schedule with you guys on time, hardly available, we do that. But at the moment we are a bit pressed because, believe you me, like while we're sitting here, can you see that there's a lot of calls? People are really placing orders, and then, you know, the business side of farming, it has grown. I mean, within a year, we've just been in a field for like a year. We got it on the 10th of April last year. On the 10th of April this year, we already supplying retails, very big franchise retails, ka what we have.
I wish you could have tsweletsa puisano ya rona. Ke bona di botsi di teng di ka di overall. Fa le tswala change.
Thank you so much.
Re lebogetse nako ya lona, lebogetse gore belele fa ke solofela gore bo mme ba botle fela ba reditseng a ba banye a ba bagolo fa le gore le batla go bona maele khakololo le lens morumudi ba teng fa ba mo farming e bile ba mo clothing industry ba tla kgona go thusa ba go fa maele le lebogile thata.
Okay, thank you so much.
1 minute.
Okay, and for those maybe probably Baba Wanang the Women's Month, maybe that would like to invite us for the past 2 years in the Resakone, but if there's 1 or 2, we don't want many though. For now, they can invite us. We'll avail ourselves. Would appreciate to sit with them and, you know,
and also, can they follow us on Facebook, social media at Lee's Fashion House?
And TikTok.
And TikTok as well. Lee's Fashion House.
Thank you so much.
Metsotso e le meraro fela go ya ko reng ya bosome le bongwe re ya ko nakong ya gas makaleng ya